All right, my YouTube friends. Here we got my August lot of about 10 pounds, maybe 11 pounds of polished rocks that I had a little problem with them. I had to run them twice through the final stage because I had a few rocks that was in there that wasn't polishing, and I think they was scratching them up, or not scratching them, but they wasn't shining like they didn't have that Cajun shine on them. So I redone them, and they came out pretty good. This is just some mixed ones here. These are some of the winners from the stud or dud game. I finally got them done. These are some banded shirt. I kind of like that stuff. I don't know. It's pretty cool looking. We got some reds, including a big monster piece of red yellow I found. I got some stuff here that came from Shaun at Fade to Black. Most of this stuff here is his. I think I had tried some of that basalt looking stuff and didn't tumble too well, so that's okay though. I actually got 3 pieces of epidote from the rock and roll rock hound Rick sent me. I put them straight into the polish without they didn't even go through the first 3 stages, but we're gonna take a look at them and see how they came out. I got some agates that I redone. I had those done before with a weak polish on them, but they came out nice. Got a couple pieces of amethyst that I bought. Piece of real nice, real dark carnelian. These are some pieces I tried. I had to put a little bit of silicone on it to see if I could keep the crystals intact. We're gonna take a look at them, see how that worked. Got a few Crowley Ridge, Pet Wood, some pieces out of the little pieces of end pieces and stuff like that of agates, and I got a few just mixed stuff. Still pretty cool looking though. And we're gonna take a closer look at a few things. Alright, this here was one of the winners from the stud or dud game and had a really cool outside. I lost a little bit of the outside, but it's still, the inside was really cool too. And that stayed there. I took a real good polish. That is nice. But the outside had more of a leopard skin, looked good, but I lost a little bit of that, but not too bad. I still like this one. Still came out really nice. This was another stud winner. This was a Crowley, one of the oddest shaped Crowleys I've ever seen. I decided to cut it open because it looked so solid, and it was. It is really nice. Got a full agate on one of them. Really nice pattern. A little bit of a pocket on it. But that one came out real nice. I was glad I cut that one. That is a nice one right there. This was one that we said was a maybe. It probably would look good polished, and man, it did. It came out nice. The outside was kind of coated in the white where you couldn't see it, but that is nice. It was more like that on the outside, but it came out nice. Definitely turned in from a maybe to, I would say it's a stud. I like it. That is nice. And this was another maybe. It had that mossy look to it on the outside. And I figured the colors would come out a little more when we polished it, and it did. It's pretty nice. Another maybe to a stud, I think. This one was a stud all the way, and I think it even got better looking whenever we cleaned it up a little bit. Had a lot of white on the outside, but it cleaned up nice. I really like it. And of course, the inside is perfect. I like it. Definitely a stud, and stayed a stud. And this one was a surprise stud to me. It was solid white when I cut it, but it really came out. Most of the white went away, or a little bit. It makes it really look good, but the inside really surprised me when I first cut it, because that is really nice. That's red and yellow, mossy look everywhere. Really cool. I never would have thought that was inside that rock. This one kind of was another surprise. It was just a dark brown whenever I saw the crystal pockets on it when I cut it. But man, this thing polished up incredible. All the dark brown went away. It's nothing but pattern all the way around. It is perfect. And the inside is just as good. That was definitely a stud all the way. Another surprise stud. Okay, this is one of the biggest pieces of red and yellow jasper I think I've ever seen on the river. So, I mean, it was nice, real nice. I wanted to cut it, but it's got so many fractures on it, it probably would just fall apart when I couldn't make a slab out of it. It's got big cracks all the way down the center of it, but it polished good. Polished perfect. I think polishing this one was the way to go. These are just two cool rocks. One's got that floating red in it, and the other one's got some kind of crazy pattern on it. I don't even know what that is, but they're both cool. I think these two are just two nice pieces of mixed jasper. Some really cool colors on them. I like this low one. Really got some nice stuff going on. Too small to cut, but they look pretty cool. Another cool red one. Alright, this is the start of the stuff I got from Shaun from Fade to Black and a little rock trade we did. He had some pretty neat rocks from Wisconsin area. That's a pretty cool one with look like a black mountain on it. I like that one. This is a piece of leopard skin jasper he had thrown in there. I thought it was ocean jasper at first, but it kind of looked a little bit like it, but it's leopard skin. Pretty cool. I like it. I don't have any of that. I have some ocean jasper, but I don't have any of that. This is a cool purple looking rock with a lot of quartz running through it. I like it. Got a nice red and black and a dark red one with some quartz and I think maybe a piece of granite, but still pretty cool. I like granite. Cool colors. And Shaun, without a doubt, this is my favorite one. This is going straight into my collection. I don't know what it is, but it's cool. That's all that matters to me. That is cool. I have no idea what it is, but now I like it. Another nice one. A big one. Big boy here. But it came out nice. I got about 90% of the white out of most of these rocks. Some of them you can't do nothing about it. Once it goes deep in there, you can't get it out. But I scrubbed most of them down pretty good. Okay, these are some epidote from the rock and roll, Rick, the rock and roll rock hound. He picked these up on August 9th at Saltpit Bay, Ontario. And he sent them to me like a little over 2 weeks ago. I got them and they were so piled. They were so well tumbled by the surfer. It was almost like they were ready to go to final polish. So I took a shot on 3 or 4 of them. I threw them in there without even going into the first 3 stages. This is straight out the water and from Ontario within a little over 3 weeks. Down in New Orleans, and it's got a perfect shine on it. Never had to go to the first 3 stages. But I got a lot more of them in the next batch, but these were the ones I just went straight into polishing with them. They came out nice. Thank you, Rick. I don't know where I got this from. Some of these rocks I'm losing track on where I got them from, but it looks like it's got copper in it. It's got some kind of metal in it. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it looks like copper in there. But polished good. This one I don't know where I got it from neither, but it is cool. And it polished up nice. These are just some agates out of my collection that were done a long time ago, and the guy that polished them didn't put a good polish on them. So I repolished them, just put them in the polish and final polish, and they came out 10 times better. Okay, this I think is a piece of Laguna. I'm not sure. I had the silicone on top of it to protect the crystals, and it worked out good. I just when I was washing it, it blew the piece off, so it's gone. But it worked really good. Even in the large tone tears it up a little bit. It rips off a little bit of the edge of it. Not bad, but it's still, the crystals are there. They're nice. This is another one. I have the silicone still on it. I don't know. I don't even remember what's underneath it, or if I can get it off easily. Oh, here it comes. Oh yeah. I gotta go wash that out though. It's got a little bit of grit in there. See, that had all the Batrado and it protected it perfectly. Let me go wash it out. Okay, yeah, that looks a lot better. If I see white, I go crazy. But yeah, I got most of it out. But that is nice. I don't know what it is. Some kind of little agate looking thing. Got a few eyes on it. But it kept the Batrado nice. Here's another one. Got some purple on it. Got all kinds of stuff on it. And I got a piece of silicone on it. See what we will protect it. To get that off a little better. But that one's nice. I don't know what it is, but it's nice. Okay, this is a piece of Louisiana palm wood. I had the whole thing silicone, but large tone tore it off, and I only got a little piece left, but it didn't. I like to keep that natural edge on it, and it stayed pretty good. But I like that palm wood. It's another cool little one. It's got the silicone on it, but I think I might have to, let me try and get that off. It's on. Okay, got it out. It was harder. Some of that stuff's been in there for 4 or 5 months. I do them and just leave them on the side until I find a spot to put them in. So, came out pretty good. Alright, this is a cool piece of ocean jasper. I had the silicone on top to try and protect the crystals. I took most of it off, but it did. It protected them. They're still there. Still pointy. It works. Just the large tone's a little bit rougher on it than the vibratory. A cool little piece. I guess it's chalcedony, see-through, with this little bit of mossy looking stuff on it. And this is one of my dog pieces of carnelian. I gave away my last dog piece of carnelian to Marlena. She should have got it last week, but this one's pretty dark too. Alright, somebody told me this was muconite, somebody told me it wasn't, so I don't know, but it's pretty cool. This stuff here shines better than anything. It shines like a piece of wet glass. I mean, this stuff this rock polish is better than anything. If you can't put a polish on this thing, then quit polishing. Without a doubt, it gets the best polish of anything. And Paul had done a whole batch of it. It looks similar to the stuff he has. I'm not sure if this is muconite or not, but we'll go with that, I guess. Yeah, I'm doing a few more crawlers. I'm starting to like the crawlish polish now. I never was really a big fan of them, but to get the right one and the polish, they look pretty good. But I like this one. This one came out good. Threw a big boy in there. Got a lot of cracks in it. Couldn't get the white out of it, but one side looked good. Still looks good. Just got a little white on it, that's all. This is one of my favorite ones. I like this one. It came out nice. Pattern everywhere on it. Even the crystal face came out pretty good, which sometimes it doesn't, but I think these with the color backs, this come out better polished. That's just my opinion. This is just a little piece the guy was working with, but it's purple, so I like it. Came out good. Another little slab he had, looked like some kind of little agate, but it came out nice. Took a shine, real good shine. This is a sweet little piece of jasper here. Came out nice. Another one that shined up real good. I'm gonna make a nice pendant out of that, I think. And I think I'm going to start doing a little more pet wood too. This one came out nice. It hit a little more orange and red right there, but it lost a little bit of the red, but it still came out nice. And a little piece of bird's eye and some unknown stuff, but it came out pretty good too. Alright, well that's it for the August 10 pounds of polished rocks. Everything came out pretty good. Thanks to everybody that sent me rocks. I appreciate it. And thank y'all for watching. Subscribe. And if I survive this hurricane that's about to hit me tomorrow, I will be on with some more stuff later in the week. But definitely no rock hunting for a while because we're going to get a lot of rain. Look like maybe up to 15 inches. So it could be pretty bad, but we're going to see. Thank y'all again for watching.